Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first edition of According to Matt. It's me, Matt, and I'm here to talk to you today about LeBron James returning to Cleveland. Yeah, I know, it's old news now. It's been talked about for a few weeks. But what I'm really here to talk about is not so much of him coming back to Cleveland, but necessarily what it means, the true meaning behind it. See, LeBron is not your average player. He's considered the greatest right now. I mean, no one compares to him. He makes players, Kobe, look like children. He crushes them. Have you ever seen a man fly through the air and just bring the hammer down? No, you haven't. Because LeBron is no ordinary man. And I'm here to tell you why. LeBron James has been a great player in the NBA now for 10 years. A decade. A decade. He came out of high school and he was that good and only got that much better. You were so good in high school that you didn't even have to go play college level. I know Kobe didn't have to either and a few others. But he was so good in high school, he just left and went to the NBA. The greatest, the professionals, the greatest of them all play in the NBA. And he went straight to it. He cut out the middleman, didn't have to go to college and prove himself anything more than what he was, which is a god among men. Let's think about that a second. A god among men. As I said before, the man flies through the air like a gazelle. Who flies? I can't fly. I can barely jump 3 inches off the ground. This man flies feet through the air, over people, and makes them look pathetic. Alright, so a few years back, LeBron decided he's not going to play for his team. He wants to go play for another team. He left. The meaning behind him leaving wasn't that he wanted to go win. He wanted to show the people of Cleveland how much they needed him. How much they needed LeBron James, their leader. They were lost without him. Cleveland, Ohio in general, was lost without LeBron James. The state went in turmoil. People rioting everywhere. Okay, I might be making that up. I don't know about any riots. But I'm just saying, I remember people burning his jersey, spitting his name. But the prodigal son promised he would return home. And he has. As of how many other weeks ago? I don't know the date. Okay? Come on, guys. I don't keep up with that much. But he returned. He said, I'm coming home. I am coming home to lead his people to greatness. I said he's no average man. LeBron James is so good. He's on such another level than anyone else. If he went and played for any other team, the Orlando Magic, the 76ers, the Bucks, he would automatically make that team the best team in the NBA. That's how good he is. He's not your average person, and he's not just a man. He is something much greater. I don't know how to put it. He can do things that no one else can. It's almost like he's a combination of Brett Favre and Jake Delhomme. And I say Jake Delhomme because I'm a huge Panthers fan. And if any of you judge that quarterback, I will find you and hurt you. Yes, I know he blew after a while, but he was still my quarterback at the time. And he was great. And Brett Favre is just legendary. His legend's forever. The greatest quarterback to ever play in the history of anything ever. And if you don't believe that, you probably don't watch sports. But back to LeBron. Back to the big subject here. I'm sorry I got off topic talking about a great quarterback such as Brett Favre. But, I mean, you can't help but love Brett Favre. All right, back to LeBron. I'm sorry. I keep losing track. LeBron James, he comes home. And everyone welcomes him back with open arms. Everyone who burned his jersey, spat on his name, who cursed his name, totally forgot. It's no longer a matter of he betrayed us. He's coming back to help us. He's going to bring stability and peace back to Cleveland, Ohio. Ohio. You were playing in Miami. And I'll tell you something. Miami is a wonderful place. I've been there. It's beautiful. The women are beautiful. The scenery is beautiful. The city life is beautiful. But you came back to Cleveland? I've only lived up here for a year now. 1 year in the winter sucks. I mean, winter sucks. It is cold. Snow everywhere, people. But he came back because he kept his promise. He's going to come back to lead Cleveland to greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, and you can quote me on this, you can research it in the Bible yourself. I'm going to bring a passage to you that talks about the prodigal son returning home. There's going to be a few things I have to say. There's a few things that's in the Bible. And you can look it up. It's all there. Promise me. I promise. It's all there. Trust me. But listen. If you look in the book of Revelation, chapter, it said, the Lord said, let there be light. And let there be LeBron James. Why would he say that? LeBron James. This book is over 2,000 years old. He said, let there be LeBron James. His chosen disciple. Who would lead us to the promised land. LeBron James is simply more than a man. But
I'm looking at this Bible here, man, and I'm not seeing any of that part about LeBron James.
What? It's in there, man.
I'm not seeing it.
What? Let me see that. Oh, really?